Welcome viewers to the Dragster Shop and Transmission. Here's another video on this Blazer, 98 Chevy four-wheel drive Blazer, 4.3 Vortec. If you watch the earlier videos, I put a water pump on it, clutch fan, and it had an oil leak from the intake, which after getting the manifold off of it, the intake manifold off of it, I realized that also the valve covers were leaking around the hold down bolts and gasket itself. So all the rubber grommets and gaskets are no good. It also had some O2 sensor codes. I've pulled the wiring harness out of the vehicle for the O2 sensors and looked the wires over and checked the resistance on all those, and that seems to be okay. This ain't really a how-to video. This is just a follow-up video on some current progress being made on this thing. As you can see, it's pretty grimy. And but the engine didn't smoke or knock or anything, so but it was leaking oil pretty good out the front of the intake. It had been off before. I guess they just didn't get a very good seal on the front, maybe. I don't know. I did notice when I was taking these things, all this stuff apart, that the EGR tube, this nut was loose. It wasn't stripped out or anything. It was just loose in the lower intake manifold. So it was a leak right there. So that may or may not contribute to the O2 codes, O2 sensor codes. We'll just have to wait and see. I've, like I said, checked the wiring. Did have another electrical issue. That's why the wiring harness looks like it does right now. I've sorted that out. Now I'm just trying to reroute some of this harness. I don't know that I will, but the factory could have done a better job at this instead of just making it look like they threw it on there. It's just, the wiring harness was just a mess. So all of the wire loom plastic, of course, was original, and it was all broken off, dried out, hard, brittle. Yeah, brittle, that's the word. So I'm gonna have to replace all that, but I'm gonna try to reroute the wiring harness. I wanted to relocate the computer, which mounts on top of the cooler. I mean the recirc can for the radiator, recirculation tank. They had the computer mounted to the top of it from the factory. I wanted to relocate that into the passenger compartment, but there's just no room inside, and yeah, we're not going to do that on this vehicle. But that is something I maybe want to do one day, because we also have one of these things, so might want to think about doing that. And that's about it, I reckon. All right, I'm going to keep this video short because I got to get back to work. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching. Hey, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. And when you click on it, click all, so you'll get all my notifications when I upload a video to the channel. And thank you for watching.